In the bustling city of Lagos, where the streets are always alive and the people full of hustle, where danfos fly like aeroplane and traffic moves like funeral procession, there was a man named Pastor Prophet Thunder. Anyone, he answered, or so he called himself. He wasn't always a pastor. In fact, just a few years ago, he was Shina, the shoe seller, known for his silver tongue and ability to sell one shoe for the price of two. One day, after being chased out of the market for selling a fake shoe that fell apart after one rain, Shina decided it was time for a career change. And what better business than miracle ministry? Religion was a bigger business in town. After all, Lagosians love three things: cheap food, less traffic roads, and instant miracles. People love instant miracles. And if there was one thing Shina could do, it was talk his way into people's pockets with his sugar-coated tongue. So with a second-hand suit and a borrowed Bible, he started Thunder Fire Ministry of Signs and Wonders. He rented a small shop in a plaza that housed other churches. In that particular plaza, there were like 6 different ministries there. On Sundays, you'll be hearing sound here, you're hearing prayer there, you'll be hearing songs there. It was always a hassle. Shina put up a banner with his face glowing like an angel and added a loudspeaker louder than others that screamed, "Come and receive your breakthrough." At first, it was slow, but in Lagos, if you make noise long enough, people will listen. Soon, the desperate, the hopeful, and the curious began to gather. He made miracle an easy thing to do. Pastor Thunder knew the key to success, which was drama and spectacle. His sermon was performance. He would scream, jump, and even somersault in the name of deliverance. He would prophesy marriage to young girls, wealth to young guys, but his best trick was hired miracles. His cousin, Kunle, who would pretend to be blind on Monday, come for healing on Wednesday, and by Sunday, boom, he could see. His sister, Sade, would come with a fake overgrown pregnancy, and after prayers, she would deliver a baby the next week. It was safe to say it was a family business. He even paid strangers to pretend one sickness or the other. People believed. It was so real, and money poured in. Tithes, special offerings, VIP blessings, house deliverance. Everything had a price, but it was called seed sowing. The higher the seed, the greater the testimony. If you want a husband, sow a seed of 50,000 prayer package. Do you need a visa? 100,000 would do that for you. Do you want your enemy to die? 200,000 Holy Ghost Thunder service would actually solve that problem. Business was booming. The congregation grew. News flew far and near. Shina, aka Pastor Thunder, became a global name. A man everybody knew about. But Lagos is also a city of sharp minds. Not everybody was fooled. On Sunday, one particular Sunday, an old curious woman named Mama Bimbo stood up in church. "Pastor, last month you healed Brother Tunde's leg, but I saw him limping yesterday. What happened?" Pastor Thunder wiped his forehead. "Ah, O ye of little faith. Mama, faith is in the heart. If he still limps, maybe his faith is weak. You have to believe in order to receive your miracle. Pastor Thunder said. The congregation murmured. Then a young boy stood up. Pastor, remember the woman who gave birth after your prayers? That baby looks like my uncle's son. The boy said. Everybody looked at themselves, but still kept quiet. Now, people were side-eyeing him. The murmurs grew louder, but some still believed their beloved pastor. This doubt grew among the congregation, who wondered how they never received any miracle or even a little testimony. And even non-members wondered how testimonies happen to some set of people and forget about some. Does it mean God is partial? Another Sunday came. An angry man who paid for a visa prayer package and never received any visa. In fact, he failed his interview woefully at the embassy. He shouted, Pastor, is this church or Nollywood? I was promised a visa and didn't receive any. Another lady, who also paid the 50,000 naira marital prayer package, stood up in fury. Pastor, please explain why I'm not yet married after payment and several prayers and fasting. Before Pastor Thunder could understand what was happening or try to escape, Lagos police stormed in. Turns out his fake miracles had made it to social media, and a journalist had investigated his scams. As he was dragged away, he shouted, Don't touch me! Do not touch thy anointed, and do thy prophet no harm. The Lord will fight for me. Pastor Tunde shouted. Someone in the crowd screamed, Oga, leave God out of this. You are fighting the EFCC now. And so, Thunder Fire Ministries ended in a very thunderous disgrace and disaster. Hey guys, hope you learned one or two things from these stories. Not everybody that calls my God, is actually called by God. Some call themselves. Some were actually called by God. While some called themselves and called the entire family, making it a conference call. So please, let us all be careful of where we worship, who we sit under the administration, because fake is almost everywhere in town. Be careful and be safe out there. Until we come your way next time, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when next we post another story. And until then, bye.